who never was. Few, if any, remember the show that the Soda Poppers replaced. Culture's Clubhouse, hailed as television for the sophisticated 6 to 8-year-old, fell victim to the Soda Popper juggernaut and was quickly scrapped. Its young star, Brady Culture, struggled to find work and acceptance in the wake of the show's cancellation. Unable to find another role, Brady dabbled in every religion, creed, and belief system he could find. Buddhism, Judaism, pointillism, Scientology, horsematology, nerfmatology, prismatology, and even stinkmatology. But what ultimately became of Brady Culture? No one knows.
Brady Culture's being lifted from obscurity by his former rivals?
I think this qualifies as a baffling mystery, Sam.
You may be right.
Coming up next, we'll repeat everything you've just heard.
Remember our...
I said I would...
Hey, Specs. They say fame changes. So, Specs,
Yes, I have a new light.
wasn't Brady Culture your former rival?
Please, no one can hold a candle to Brady Culture, the brilliant creator of Ibo. His video made me a whole new man.
Sounds fascinating.
You can
Didn't I see...
I was desperate. I was heavy into 3-ring binders at the time, and I needed the money.
You got your clock cleaned by that lady from Old and in the Way.
Never saw that walker coming.
So, Specs,
Yes, I have...
sounds fast.
You can...
Well... Excuse me.
Don't we all?
Hello.
I don't want to wake him up. Hey, Bosco.
Hey, you just gonna leave him there?
You know, we did put the kibosh on that whole...
How about some free stuff?
Is that why you did this? For free stuff? Was this all a part of the plot?
Yes, a labyrinthine scheme in which we paid off a former...
So you admit it?
Conspiracy humor may be lost on this crowd.
We want to buy something.
Ah, what you got?
Do you have any weasels on a stick?
Nope.
Do you have any two-handed broadswords?
Nope.
Do you have any vegetables in the shape of famous naturalists?
Nope.
Do you have any candy pink fat boys?
Nope.
Do you have any exiled political dissidents?
Nope.
Do you have any weapons of mass destruction?
Who's asking?
Do you have any... I've run out of ideas.
Well, you can always just start over again.
Good idea. Do you have any weasels on a stick?
Nope.
Nothing for...
Okay.
Nice place you got here.
What's so nice about it?
How do you get out of that cage anyway?
That's for me to know and you never to find out.
Bosco's Inconvenience. Nice name.
It's true. It really is inconvenient.
Well, thanks. I try.
What's with the maximum security?
You've been robbed as many times as I have. You do the same.
I've never been robbed, actually, but then I typically point a large firearm at anyone who approaches me.
You crack me up, little buddy. What were we talking about? See you later.
Remember, we never had
What conversation?
the conversation we just had.
No, see, he was just acting like he'd already forgotten the conversation.
What conversation?
Oh, brother. Whee!
I think it's the tinge of green that makes...
I take my...
Hey, Specs.
Don't we?
This could use a little...
Hey! You messed it up!
Hey, Specs. Let's talk some more...
What about it?
Well, we'll leave
But
you
you
to
have
it.
to agree to paint me next.
Hey, Specs. Seriously.
Actually, I prefer...
Must.
Excuse us. We've...
Don't we all?
Hey, Specs. Excuse us.
Don't we all?
I'd rather punch out.
Caffeine rush!
He always sees us...
You made me mess.
I'd rather punch out. That doesn't need another coat. This could use a little improvement.
What are you doing? Don't mess. Caffeine.
He always...
You made me.
Welcome! You look like you could use some therapy.
Not from a wide-eyed circus freak.
Me?
Right. You're,
Peepers!
I don't know what you're talking about. My name is Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist.
Are you sure your name is Sybil, not Peepers?
Absolutely. Sybil.
He's trying to pull a fast one, Sam. Where's your gun?
Violence is not the answer.
Since when? Sam, we're dealing with a dangerously delusional psychotic here.
Obviously. Sybil's normally a girl's name, isn't it?
Must have been tough while you were growing up.
Why do you think I became a licensed psychotherapist?
Could we see your driver's license or some sort of ID, Sybil?
My psychotherapy license is hanging over there on the wall.
How about something with a picture on it, you obvious lunatic, you?
I could draw one on there if it would put your mind at ease.
Oddly, I don't think it would. You're a dead ringer for Peepers from that old soda popper show.
I get that a lot, but I'm Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist.
Right. How about a little enough?
Certainly.
I think I'm hallucinating, because you...
How odd. Perhaps you should consider
Ibo? Yes, my runny poached egg.
You won't regret.
Have you got a...
I'm all out, but they probably still...
What's high...
Ibo!
So you can do push-ups with your eyes?
Sort of. Just what?
Who's this li...
Brady! Brady Culture!
It's not Sean Penn?
Not anymore.
I'm so disillusioned.
Enough said.
Sure.
Thank God! I've been locked in that closet so long I was starting to invent life stories for the mothballs. I've got to sit down. Oh my God! He's still here? Call a cop!
You're in luck, ma'am. Sam and Max. We're freelance police.
Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist. Nice to know ya. Arrest that lunatic immediately!
I thought psychotherapists didn't use words like lunatic.
Really? Does it say that in the handbook?
The psychotherapist handbook or the lunatic's handbook?
There's a difference? What's the charge?
Assault! Kidnapping! Identity theft!
Those are good charges.
Some of my favorites. And what about mopery?
He locked me in the closet, and he's... been pretending he's me.
Gadzooks, why?
Well, these cases can be very complicated and delicate. There may be repressed feelings of inadequate transference or latent unwarranted hypochondriac Freudianism.
Come again?
He's a complete whack job. Although actually, now that I look closely, I think he's been hypnotized.
How can you tell? He looks so normal and lifelike.
I'm a licensed psychotherapist. It takes a professional eye.
Can we borrow your eye? We'll bring it back.
Are there steps we can take? Soothing music, or perhaps some sort of invasive surgery?
Shock treatment! Shock treatment!
Typically, a hypnotic state can be revised after rendering the subject susceptible to new input.
Sorry, I don't speak psychotherapist.
You've got to knock them unconscious to bring them out of it.
Knock him unconscious! Now you're talking!
I can demonstrate on this guy if you'll knock him out for me.
Consider it done!
Hey, Peepers.
Sybil!
Right. Something else.
Tell me what's...
It's not me, it's Max.
Hey!
He thinks he's a rabbit.
I am a rabbit!
See?
Yes, well, I would recommend Brady Culture's
I'm a rabbit!
Sounds like a piece of work.
Oh, it is! It is!
You're a dead...
I get that a...
Right. You're under a...
Ridiculous! I'd never do that!
You're definitely a psycho-something.
Seriously, I'm going to have to place you under arrest.
How long have you felt these compulsions?
It started when we found the lady in your closet.
Ah, that. No, she's my patient.
What? He's the nut, not me.
Sam, I'm getting confused.
You're not the only one, little buddy. This young woman claims that she's Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist.
Which I am.
Yes, it's an interesting delusion. She thinks she's me.
I am you. I mean, oh, you know what I mean.
Jumping whack job in the throes of a complete identity fracture. One of you's having a schism. Personally, I'd pick you.
No, pick me! Pick me!
Look, even if you are Sybil Pandemic, I'm pretty sure locking the lady in the closet is illegal.
It's called isolation therapy. The sensory deprivation channels the patient towards introspection and helps her confront her own identity.
Should it bother me that makes sense?
Definitely, little buddy. Excuse me for...
Sure.
It's getting late.
Hey, Sam, if it's always getting later and later, then how come it's early sometimes?
That's one of the great mysteries, little buddy. Very reassuring. Impressive credentials.
Thank you.
Hey, those are mine. I'm Sybil Pandemic.
Oh, of course you are, dear. Of course.
I've got half...
I think you have to stretch.
You've baffled... That looks comfortable.
Oh, it is.
How would you know?
Don't I?
Max almost lost...
Yeah, but it was...
Ah,
envious.
A little. Ah, Texas.
And vice versa.
You're an Can I play with that?
No, he drives people crazy.
Who?
Me.
I can see you.
Whoa, where'd he go?
Hey, there he is.
You attacked a licensed psych.
Just comes now.